What's up, Jesse? What's up, Jesse? Finna kill the morning and drive to maybe a Walgreens or two. Except for this ass is in front of me. All right, come on. You going? All right, there we go. How's the weather up there in New York? Yeah, I just figured I had some time to kill. I figured I'd drive and check this Walgreens. Maybe check another one before I go get lunch. That'll kill till lunch or until I need it. This one here won't have much. The other one I'm going to, last time I was in there, they actually had prime football packs, Fairfield regular baseball packs, and the I think it was 2019 Series 1. It's 59 right now. So it's not too bad here. It's actually pretty decent. Still cold enough for a jacket, though. So did you see those galleries cards I opened the other day? Those were some sweet cards. I ended up, I think, with some decent cards out of there, too. The autos wasn't that good. Which I don't even remember who the hell the autos were now. Ramon somebody. Yeah, they, in fact, Urban had, I don't know if you were in there, but Urban had a break last night where he did a box of those and some other boxes. I got 3 teams. I don't even know what teams I got. I know the Dodgers was one, which I ended up with another Will Smith. And I don't know who the other 2 teams were. Couldn't tell you. But I have noticed, though, that the autos are not, I may be wrong, but every ones I've seen open them, the autos have not been like your top players. I think 1 cent was breaking them too last night. I got one more box, and I'm probably just gonna hold on to that because, dude, that's $80 a box, and I just can't go out and throw $80 here and there. So I'm probably just gonna hold on to that box. Finally started being able to organize my damn card room. I got me 6 of those 5,000 count boxes come in, so that's when I'm starting to sort my damn cards and get them put in place. Yeah, honestly, I mean, now he did, Urban did pull a Robles auto last night, but I think that was from the regular Chrome. I think he did Topps Chrome. I believe it was Topps Chrome he did too. 2 boxes of Topps Chrome, a box of Holiday, and a box of I lost train of thought, Gallery. But it does look like to me too that the autos have not been. But now I tell you what, the artwork on it was amazing. In fact, some of those artists, what's going on, Funkin'? Some of those artists are just, I mean, it's amazing what they can do. I mean, I could draw to a certain extent, but I can't draw people. I've never been able to draw a person. But it just amazes me how somebody can do that. I'd love to learn it, but I think I'm too old to learn it. Funkin' scored a shitload last night in Urban's break. I had 3 teams. I have no clue who the hell I got, other than the Dodgers. I think I got Detroit Tigers, and I honestly I don't even know what that third team was. But between Funkin' and was it Stemmers or Jaffa? Yeah, I know, and just to be able to make that look like the person's amazing to me. In fact, Funkin', I was talking what me and you and Urban was talking about last night. I've been talking to her all morning, and she is very excited and very on board with it. So we're trying to figure something out, which that may help us out too. Yeah, and I think Jaffa hit most of the autos last night. Stemmers did good on the numbered cards. I may have got a few cards. I really don't know. I mean, I'm gonna have to go back and look at the teams. In fact, I'm just killing time right now to. Yeah. I tell you what, though. In fact, Funkin', I'll send you her. I'll send you her Facebook. What she told me was, she just got into the baseball sketch cards. That she's been doing Star Wars, Walking Dead, and all the other what's going on, D-Lo? All the other non-sports cards, and just looking at her page, man, it is amazing at her work. So she is very thrilled to be into the baseball, and we're just trying to work out a time to sit down. We may do a get to know her stream before we do anything, but it's going good, D-Lo. It's just cold as hell. Cold as hell, and I'm eating ice. That's crazy, isn't it? But yeah, I think somebody who draws like that is just has the most talent. If you can put down on paper that makes it look just like the damn person. I mean, to me, that's amazing. Just like them damn courtroom artists, to be able to capture those scenes in that short period of time, that's crazy too. I'm more of a character. I mean, like drawing cartoons and big titty women and stuff like that. But I don't have much, perfect detail. But, there's something out there for everybody. So we're going to hit this Walgreens down here. I hadn't hit this one in a while. used to Jesse before. And what's really hurt me is doing the Photoshop, the graphic art stuff. I used to draw a lot when I was like younger and into my teens and early 20s. But then when Photoshop and the computers and all come out and all, I just gave up on it. Now, if they wanted, like you said, Jesse, if they wanted scratch cards or sketch cards of stick figures, I probably could do that. But the detail, I don't have a detail. Now I can draw like landscape scenes, like like that field with hay bales out there. I can draw more of a landscape than I can a person. Like Bob Ross, he was hell. Not just for his paintings, but he had the best afro you'd find in art. So anyway, we're gonna make this quick round, and I may go to the other one. Like I said, it's got a little bit better card selection. I ain't gonna hit the Walmart because it's got the same cards. I mean, that's just a waste of my time unless I went to one that was further away. Let's see if it maybe just spinning now. Let's see if we got it back. It may be just spinning. I can't tell with this internet here on this one. Swap over to another internet. Let's see what we got here. It's actually a pretty day out. Yeah, it's real clear here, Jesse. today's probably about the clearest skies that we've had. And it's actually warmed up to 60 right now, so it's just a pain traveling to and from. I've got supposed to have the best internet in the truck, but it's not doing what it's supposed to. It's hit or miss, especially that one stretch right here. It usually cuts me off, but it seems to be a little bit better. And so far, we've had, knock on wood, we've had a kind of a quiet morning. In fact, I got to, when I get done today, I got to start going back, organizing some more damn cards and getting them damn sorted. Actually, I think I went to this one last week. It wasn't Monday and it wasn't Tuesday, so I know I didn't go this week. Well, mine has been had a lot more stock, but it's just the same stuff. I wish, like if you go to one in a bigger town, which not this one, but in a bigger place, they may have the prime boxes, the prime packs, which honestly, that's just a waste of money. I found that's just really a waste of money. Then you have some that has the tops hanger boxes and all kind of stuff. This one here won't have it. Let me step in there real quick, because I mean it's just going to be a quick look. I can tell you that. So. Hang on, I'll be back. Let's see. Let me get my wallet first. All right, that was a bust, as usual. Oh. That's the struggle that I go through. There's nothing hardly ever Yeah, I was recording. They're recording, wasn't I, Jesse? But yeah, there's really nothing. No, there's no card shop around here. There's nowhere to get it. Walgreens and Walmart's the only two sources for cards. I'm sure this little town's got some little buildings. I'm looking for a building because let me go this way. Because if I could get a building, I'd at least try to do something. I just mainly want something I can. I don't come to this place much, but I just really want something I could do live streams in that can provide me reliable internet. There's a bunch of damn buildings, but I'm pretty sure they'll want an arm and a leg for it. Looks like they're redoing this whole town back here. Yeah, I just need me like a little old bitty hole in the wall. If I can get a hole in the wall, start small, because I know there's got to be more people in this area that are also into cards. In fact, I've been watching the holiday. I mean, not the holiday, but the gallery boxes, and they're $79.95, $79.98, something like that. And they started out when I went and got mine. There was 4, and I bought 1, and now they're down to 2. So I mean, somebody bought 1. So I'm kind of watch those boxes and see if they disappear. Then I know there's actually more than just a few people buying the cards, because I know it's a bad time of year to release that. You think they would release the gallery sometime earlier in the year when it's the season. But from what Irvin was telling me, most of it's sold out. That was weird. It just changed all on its own. Maybe it's getting warm. I'm using my phone on StreamYards like I did earlier. Maybe it's kind of getting warm. I don't know. It just turn off, turn back on. But anyway, I need to do some more research on it, to be honest with you. Because there's no true card shop for, I'd say, 3 hours. The closest card shop to me is 3 hours. And that town right there I was in was probably about a 10 to 12,000 population. There's one that's above me where I just left, not this one, the one where I started from, is about 6,000, 7,000. And then the one up north of that is another about 10 or 12,000. And then the other one I go to is about 28,000. So hey, you're looking at about 100,000 people, and within, if you add the bigger town, you're right at 100, and that's all within an hour's drive. Yeah, but see, that's the thing, Jesse. I mean, I guess that's what really kind of hurt the industry is the little mom and pop shops have closed down, and most of the parents are not wanting to drive hours away to buy cards. Now, I also watched a show yesterday on YouTube, and it was from Upper Deck about opening a card shop, how to open one of them up, and they've got a policy that they will not sell to anybody other than the brick and mortar. You got to actually have a store, and I can understand why, because if I had a brick and mortar store, you know, I got to pay rent, I got to pay lights, insurance, you know, all that. And say Joe Blow goes and he got it in his basement, and he's buying the same amount of product. Well, he can actually do better because he doesn't have any overhead. So that's supposed to be their protection. I don't know if Tops or anybody like that's got it. But I think that it's, I don't know if it's making a comeback, because I couldn't tell you, because like I said, I got out of it in the 90s and got back in it this year. So, I mean, just seeing a lot of people are doing it, a lot of people are collecting. Hell, looking at some of the damn product that they bust, $100, $200 a box for one card. You can't say it's bad. I just think the smaller towns is what's being killed. Smaller areas. So if I could find a cheap building, that's what hurts me mainly going live. Is it's hit or miss at my house live. You know, depending on if I get my signal right and my upload's good, then I can upload. Then I can do live. But I can't do a lot of live because it's just hard with my upload. Now, if I use this connection, I can do live a lot more, but I still have to find the right signal. So I'm trying to find a building closer to town that's reasonably rented, you know, price rent wise, and just use it, store my cards, and go there after work, do eBay sales, auctions, and what have you. But yeah, overhead's what's really killing it, because you know, it's like the guy that Urban was talking about, that he's got his card shop. I just don't see how that man can just give 20,000 cards away every time Urban goes over there and still find profit. But he says that he just sells the newer stuff now. And I guess he soldiered through it. You know, he got through the rough part. He can afford to do that. It just amazes me. But yeah, now I may be wrong, but I did a search. I Googled it around my area, and Jacksonville, Florida was the closest actual card shop. Now, I'm not talking your Walgreens or your Walmarts or your Targets, but the actual card shop is it's about 3.5 hours away. Which is ridiculous, you know. So getting everybody's channel out on YouTube, make it go, to the public, let everybody be aware of it, and then it may be where the cards come back. A lot more people get into it. If not, you can start seeing those bigger card shops die off to the online. Hell, I used to remember buying my damn cards. What's going on, New York Scratcher? I used to remember going to pawn shops. That's where I bought all my baseball cards, in pawn shops. But hell, that's been back in the day too, though. Now most of the pawn shops have just shitty musical equipment guns. What's up, Gemma Harvey? I'm just driving around killing time. But yeah, so I don't know. That's my decision, is to put a store in at some point, whether it's not open to the public or it is open to the public. Gemma, how's the weather over there? It's probably raining, I'd imagine. Hey, Jesse, if you ever get time, you need to jump into one of Gemma's live streams. She's got the best accent on YouTube. Yeah. I love going into her live streams. I haven't been able to make many folks' live streams lately, though. These damn cards have been keeping me crazy. And I don't even have half the damn boxes filled up. But now, Jesse, I do have a third camera that I'm probably going to add. I was showing Urban last night. When we moved into the new house, apparently I had it's a 720, I think it's a C310 Logitech that I'm going to figure out to do something with. What's going on, Psycho Ducky? We never get any snow. We may get some that will maybe just coat the grass for a little bit. The only thing that resembles snow to us is what we call South Georgia snow, and it's cotton fields. It'll get out in about the 20s. That's about it. See, there's cotton right there on the. You can't see it, but it's on the right hand side. It's white, big white patches. But we don't have any. It hadn't snowed here to cut. I'd say about maybe 2 or 3 years ago, we got some flurries. But now in North Georgia, in Atlanta and Helen and all that area, it'll snow a pretty good bit. What's going on, Chess Crystal? Yeah, I was just making a run, trying to get me some supplies, and they didn't have anything. Wow, Psycho Ducky, where are you located at? You must be in New Zealand or somewhere in that area. Because I think it's Jim. It's what, about 3 or 4 o'clock for you over in the UK? It's 10:46 for me. Yeah, I figured that. My mother's originally, her father is originally from Middlesex over in the UK. And she said it rained all the damn time over there. Which it don't rain all the time here, but when it does, it's usually a damn tornado or a hurricane. Yeah, I figured it was somewhere around that area. So Psycho Ducky must be somewhere around Australia or something. Jesse, I got a friend named Killer Whale. Does that count? Which I told my story the other day. I guess in the UK, you can pass down citizenship. So my mother was born over here in the United States, and back in the days when we had, not so good of a president, I tried to see if I could get the UK citizenship handed down, but they wouldn't. The law is they'll only pass it down to the next in line. It can't skip a generation, which would have been my mother, and she could care less about it. I think it'd be cool to have a UK citizenship. Except for the damn knife ban that they're doing over there, not wanting you to have knives and stuff. That's crazy as shit. So Jesse, what do you think about my video that I'm gonna do about shooting baseball cards with an AR-15, shooting Red Sox cards? You think I need to go through it or what? Well, I mean, I'm not monetized anyway. I'm actually on see, there's a building right there I'm gonna look at. I don't know what it's because I'm actually on probation apparently for YouTube until December the 20th. I got my community tab, but they wouldn't turn on Super Chat until I think it's December the 20th is what it says. Yeah, I was talking to Urban about it. I got to figure out how to do the cameras. I don't want to tote all my shit outside. So I got to figure out how to put a camera down at the cards. And then I got to figure out how to put a camera. I mean, I got my phone I can use as one and just kind of piece it together. I wouldn't do a live stream. Which I'm trying to build up my video inventory. That way I can go ahead and pass along my playlist to everybody. Because I got a shitload of my hours ahead of me before I can reach monetization. I mean, a long ways of it away. Hell, I still got over 3,000 hours I got to hit. But I ain't been doing it but what, about 3 months? Yeah, I got to figure that out about the guns and all because I got a ton of guns. I want to go ahead and start doing more stuff on just different stuff, like the hot sauce and stuff. You know, I bought a new bottle of hot sauce the other day, and I want to try it, but I want to do it on YouTube. Just some crazy stuff, challenges and stuff. There goes Ralph Trucking. Jesse, how far are you from Urban? What's up, Scotty? Just killing some time this morning. Went to one Walgreens, they didn't have crap. So I think I'm gonna go hit another one. So that field out there to the left, you can see it now. Oh, excuse me, to the right. That was where cotton was, a bunch of cotton. And everybody's got their cotton all picked by now. So you ain't working today, Jesse, or you work tonight? Hey, Spidey, you ain't never sent me your address so I can send you a pirate card. You at work now killing time. That's what I'm doing. I'm at work now killing time. Which I ain't going to do much work from now until, I hope, Thanksgiving. Got a couple of meetings set up. Other than that, just do my thing until something comes in bad. So Jesse, what you think about this junk that YouTube's doing with the COPA and all? Have you? I know you've heard about it. We talked about it. I bet you are. I bet you killing the shit out of some donuts. I had me a biscuit from Hardee's this morning. Carl's Jr., that some of you guys know it by. Well, they've been around for what, 10, 12 years? I don't think they're going anywhere. I think they'll, in fact, I was watching that Pusa Studios last night, and I think they're slowly updating some things. In fact, I didn't know this, but that COPA law or rule has been in effect since like the 90s. It's just never been implemented. And the wording on it is, it's like from the old, back in the day, should you could word something this year and 2 years from now, it sounds like you should be in a vault somewhere or a museum. So I think they're now going through it. They're actually rereading it and gonna, I guess, change the wording in it. That's what's really got everybody confused is the wording, because as far as I'm concerned, my channel is not geared toward the kids. I mean, I go ahead and tell you that. I mean, you got some kids that collect, but 90%, I would probably say 98% of my people are over 13 and over. Some of them act like they're under 13, but I think in the long run, it'll all change out. That's why I'm not doing it right now, but when I do a break, I stream to YouTube, Facebook. I just signed up with Twitch, and then I signed up with Breakers TV. So I'm going to actually do 4 streams when I actually do a decent break now. So YouTube is just one avenue. I'm starting to do a lot more on Twitter. That's getting me a lot of people on Twitter. But it is what it is. I mean, there's nothing you can do. I don't know what if YouTube crashed. I don't know what's the next platform. Yeah, but the only thing is though, Jesse, from what I'm understanding is, once that COPA does become in effect and they actually implement it, every channel or every platform is going to have to do the exact same thing. So I don't know how that's going to hurt. I don't know anything about Storyfire. I had never seen it. Is it similar to what YouTube is? I have to check my thing. I may can stream to that too. But I ain't going nowhere. As long as the community's still here and we can still get together and BS, I'll stay where I'm at. Like I told Urban, the breaks are only going to get harder and harder unless you're willing to lose money or not make any money, because what you break today, somebody's going to break tomorrow at a cheaper price, which is going to draw everybody to them. And then, if me and you both were breaking, and I'm charging $10, and you're going to charge $10 for the same, basically for the same break, different day, I'm not going to keep buying 10 from you, 10 from him, 10 from there. I'm going to buy into one break. That's it. So those days, I think, are fixing to, unless you got some good stuff, unless you're like Jabs or BITG or somebody like that, you'll be okay. But the little ones that are getting into it now, think they're going to make millions of dollars, they ain't going to do it. That's why I don't really break for nobody. Plus, when I try it, I'm just like, well, damn, I want to keep them cards for myself. So that's the reason I can't do any breaks. I do need to do some auctions, though. I'm working on some ideas right now. Well, see, that's the only thing, Jesse. That's right now. This is a FTC law, so you know good and well they're not going to pick on one platform and then just let one out there where you can say or do whatever you want. They're going to hit them pretty hard. Now, they may be a small platform, just like with us in the cards. We may be the last person that they hit, but eventually they'll get to us. So it's the same thing with them is, they may be a small platform and overlooked right now, but eventually it'll come back to see them. But I may look at it and check them out. I know the guns, there's a lot of the gun channels have gone to, I had to think of the name. It's not that name. It's something else. Where is that at, Scotty? On the other channel? On the other platform or this one? Wow, that may be something I need to get into. I may see if I can stream to it. Every different platform helps. I can't remember the name of the gun where the site that everybody goes. No, I don't think so. That's the first I've heard. I mean, I don't mind it. See? I don't mind doing it, but I don't think so. I haven't never heard that. I know if you're talking about that Copa deal, you just have to make sure your content is not directed to kids. Which honestly, I don't see how the hell nobody can, because a child 12 and under is going to want to watch anything. Pokemon cards, they're going to want to watch that. Baseball cards, guns. Hell, 12 years old, they'll watch guns. Crafting channels, anything that sparks their interest, they're going to watch. So that's the problem that they're having now is so vaguely defined on what the hell what they're talking about. Well, if you went to school down in South Georgia, I probably went to school with you. But if you didn't, it wasn't me. So that's the only problem everybody's running into is honestly. So take take you with your Spidey mask. You're on there and you're doing a little skit. Well, of course, a 12-year-old and under are going to want to watch you do that. So, you market that you're not geared towards kids. I don't understand how they're going to say, okay, well, the creator says he's not, but I say he is. So it's just trial and error. My thing is I'm not going to do a damn thing until I get a strike. If I get a strike, then I'll either leave and go somewhere else, or I'll keep on doing what I'm doing. You know, that's the biggest thing is I don't think they're gonna. I don't think the FTC has got enough people that they're going to be combing through YouTube looking for people breaking the thing. I think it's going to be YouTube policing their policies. Are you 18 and over? Are you doing it for mark not for kids? And then I think the other one is you mark it for 13 and over or whatever they call that, or 18 and over. I left mine on the 13 and over because from what I'm understanding is when you do get monetized, the if you mark it 18 and older, you lose ad revenue or something like that. So I just marked mine not oriented or whatever it's called, not directed to kids, and the content is I don't know what the hell it's called, 18, not 18 or over, whatever that is. Because the only problem that they're having is supposedly the 12 and under, and like they talked about last night on Pooses, the easiest fix would be for YouTube to say, okay, everybody has to verify their account. We need a valid credit card in your name, or a light bill emailed to us in your name, or something in your name that verifies you're over the age of 13 or 18 or whatever the hell they want to do. And that has solved the problem, but it's like they're taking the lazy way out. It's just too easy for that, you know. They're saying, well, let's just throw it on the creators' back, and if they get fined, so be it. They get fined. I guarantee if you go to a damn porn site, I promise you, they're going to ask you how old you are, and they're going to verify it. And then somebody was talking, I think it was Funkin, was talking last night about YouTube going to probably go towards a subscription based, not like the Prime or whatever they call it, but they may look at it that way, and that'll stop all of it. But the monetization will be mixed in together. I don't know. Who cares? I'm just doing it to have fun. Yeah, he is. He's a real good guy. He was in here a little while ago. I ain't gonna tell him where he went. Probably gone to Walmart again. So I'm going to this one last Walgreens. I'm gonna see what they got. See if they got anything worth of crap. I think I'll do a series called Walgreen Wednesday, where I go around hunting for cards at Walgreens on Wednesdays. But Jesse, so you said it's called Story Fire. I'll have to check that out when I get off here. All right, see you, Jesse. I'm gonna check that out when I get off here, and I may give it a go. Look at this crazy. Look at this crazy ass right here, right in the middle of the damn thing. They gonna try to back up. They can go down to the next exit. But yeah. Oh yeah, I drive all the time. During the day, from Monday through, well, I ain't gonna say I drive all the time, but 90% of the time I'm driving. It's just where am I driving is the thing. Most time I'm around the same place. Most of my work's done in meetings and around July when it's budget time. And then when the shit hits the fan, I guess you'd say. Other than that, I just go out and make sure everything's No, I don't live in Alabama. If them people now, I can't say who they were, but if they smiled and they had teeth, they wasn't from Alabama. Oh yeah, you see all kind of crazy stuff down here. Once I go to this Walgreens, this is the place I'm talking about putting a card shop. And I call it a card shop, but it's not. I just want to rent a building where I can do live streams and mail out packages from. I don't even know if it'd be open to the public, but who knows? There's nothing here. And this has got about 30, maybe 30,000 people. 25, 26, somewhere in that area. But I got to get the rent right. I'm not going to pay an arm and an ass for a building that I'm only going to use, like say about 5 p.m. to about 9 p.m. every night. In fact, there is a card shop here, but it's one of those damn, I don't know, you guys may know it, but it's some kind of like a Dungeons and Dragons type weird shit card shop. That's where I'm heading at. Today's Walgreen Wednesday, I might as well call it. I know they got rooms in that building right there for rent. I just got to get where I can get me some good internet. Mine where I'm at now at the house, I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, and in my house. So I got 6 connections, and they ain't none of them worth for shit. Yeah, it's some kind of it's like a I don't know. I'll drive by there and I'll drive, and once I leave here to Walgreens, I'll go by there, and it's some kind of weird shit. It's the ones that they sit at the tables, and apparently they play each other. I don't know. It's not a Pokemon. I don't know what the hell it is. I just know it's some weird shit. Damn Funkin's back. So I'll drive by there. I wouldn't even call it a card shop. I'd call it a cult shop. That's actually, honestly, going back to Alabama. I hope Hobby's not in here, but Alabama is where the toothbrush was developed, because over there everybody's only got one tooth, and most of the time it's in their pocket. But most of the women over there, when they smile, hang on, I got to run in here. I can't take you in because it's just gonna go. It's just gonna go off. So hang on. I'm gonna do it my damn wallet anyway. By the way, okay. Well, I did score a couple. Just the regular white boxes. What's going on, John's Arcade? Fucking, they had I started to get it and send it to you. They had a Jeff Hardy action figure in there. Looked pretty cool with purple paint. But all I got was just two regular. They actually had the 2019 Top Series 2, which really ain't worth a shit. And then they had the Prime Pack football, the regular football, and the regular baseball jumbo boxes. So this one had a little bit more than that other one I went to. I wish they would. I want to get into the damn figures, like the baseball figurines and stuff like that. I call them. They're not figurines, but they're action figures or whatever. But I haven't seen them anywhere. So. when you gonna do that? What time you gonna do that, Funkin'? Actually, when I was selling vape stuff, I used to buy stuff from a Chinese girl in California, and her business was called Wake and Vape, and I used to buy all the atomizers and all the stuff when I sold it here locally. But I see she must have gone out. All right, I'll get off here in just a second. I'm gonna take you by this card shop, and then I'm gonna log off, and I'll move over there to you. It won't take me about 5 minutes to drive over there. What you gonna break? Hey, Funkin'. So, I've been over there ripping gypsies, and every time she tries to sell a break, I've been wanting to see what the mini football helmets look like. And I meant to tell you this yesterday, and she finally sold it out. Actually, sold 2 of them out, and I guess it's like for $19 you get a shot at a division, and the winner was a mini, which I called it a mini. Hell, it was probably the size of, it was probably, let's say, maybe either a quarter scale or a half scale of a regular helmet. And it was a Randall Cunningham autographed helmet for the Eagles. I meant to tell you that, but I'd like to find out where she gets her stuff like that and do autographed memorabilia. But she sold, I think it was $19 and you got the division. So for $19 you got I don't know how many division or how many football in each division team are in the division. I don't keep up with football, so I didn't know if that was good or not, because the thing is I don't know if she gave you, she calls it a gyp pack. If you didn't win that and you got a gyp pack, and I guess that's so you don't get gypped, she'll give you something. No, it was I think she says she got them from Steel City, if I'm not mistaken. But it was actually a sweet looking helmet, and I didn't stay up for the last one. I know she has a hard time breaking those, filling out those breaks, but I couldn't. So for 4 teams, and you got, so basically almost $5 a team. But the thing is I don't know if you win anything. I don't know if you get, what the heck you get. Do you get? You don't get anything for that, or you get a pack, or what? It's some weird shit. All right, so let me see. I'll take you to the store here, then I'm gonna log off, and then we'll go to Funkins. Throwing up a Popeye's chicken right there. Threw up a damn Chick-fil-A over here on the left, and then now they're putting a Popeye's on the right. I don't know when Popeye's needs to realize that they get their ass kicked every time they do that. They're going to get their ass kicked in this town, but I guess that just, they want to do it. All right, so let's see what the name of this store is. If it even has a name. So it's that one right there in front of me. It says closed. I guess I see some, I don't know if those Funko Pops or what. So they got Magic the Gathering. I see. I don't think they got baseball cards. I see they got some Marvel material right there in the window. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me see if I can zoom in. I don't know if that's going to help you or not. But they got to be making some damn money if I don't think there's any baseball in there. Hell, I'll get out there and look. No, they ain't no baseball. So that's all like the Magic, all that crazy shit. They must. I can tell you that rent right there is probably about $2,000 a month. So they've been there for a while, so they must be doing at least $2,000 worth. All right, so with them being closed, I'm fitting to close out. Everybody go over to Funkins so we can watch him break some football and get all giddy when he gets a Randall Cunningham card if he's breaking old stuff. So I'll catch you guys later.